When I get to heaven, I want to see if that apple was not sweet. That apple was not sweet. I know it wasn't. When I was pregnant, I watched a lot of videos online. I watched a lot of, mommies, pregnant women online talk about their symptoms every week, every month, what has changed, down to like watching their delivery vlogs and all, and how they talked about the labor and the process of bringing a whole human being into this world. I did not really grasp. The thing about pregnancy and giving birth is that you cannot really understand the whole concept. You cannot really understand how intense or how beautiful, how lovely bringing a child into this world is, except you experience it. You need to experience it for yourself. Your husband may not really know how it is, except if you explain it to him. And even when you explain it to him, he can sort of get to a level, but he's not going to fully grasp. Nobody can fully grasp the concepts of bringing a child into this world apart from mothers, apart from women. I'm just here to tell you the process and the story, not story, or my experience in bringing my son into this world. It was a very beautiful experience. My pregnancy journey, chef kiss. If I'm to get pregnant again, I will pray for that same kind of journey. Like, it was the smoothest. I was not feeling sick. I was not throwing up. When I found out I was pregnant, I was happy. We're all happy. We're excited. But I was expected to start, having cravings, start having, the only cravings I had was that I was constantly chewing ice. My fridge was always on. Always. I was constantly eating ice. Okay, and Gary. I ate Gary a lot. Not like I was soaking it. I would eat it raw like that. The ones that are very dried, not the ones that are very dried. If they're not dried enough, I'll put small in my pan, fry it a little bit, then chew it. I was just chewing Gary and ice. I ate these two things very well during my pregnancy, and I was good to go. And I didn't really have pains here and there. It was a very smooth pregnancy, and I'm really grateful to God for that. The journey of having a baby, it was smooth. Now, the essence of this video is just to tell you guys the nitty-gritty. Pregnancy is one journey, no problem. Pregnancy is one journey, but the process, like bringing that baby into this world, is another, and it's different. There are two different things. They're like this. Pregnancy is here, then the delivery is here, and the delivery is like very huge, very big. Back to my story. First of all, I was pregnant for 42 weeks. I was tired. I was like, God, what's happening? I go online and I see people giving birth 40 weeks, highest 41 weeks, they've given birth. But my own turn was different. I was pregnant as a 41 week, like 41 week and 2 days. And my husband said, let's go to the hospital. Let's go and ask the doctor if this is okay. Because I kept on disturbing him, like, babe, we're entering 42 weeks, and I'm not even seeing any sign of labor. I'm not even seeing any sign of baby. What's happening? Let me know that. Let's go to the doctor. So went to the hospital, and the doctor asked, how many weeks am I? And I told him I was 41 weeks and 3 days, or 4 days, I think. And the doctor said, it's still considered okay. You are expected to have your baby at this week, 42 weeks, right? So let's see what happens between now and like end of the week. I've been exercising. I exercised a lot. During my pregnancy, I became a dancer. Who is Pokoli? I danced. I was just dancing. Stairs, so I climbed, dates, so pineapple, everything, raspberry tea. I was taking everything. I was very active during my pregnancy. So I asked the doctor, what's the next step? Because I can't risk it having a baby in me for 43, 44, 45. Me, I'm not the first person to get pregnant. So the doctor said, okay, and they can give me something to take that will, make the labor fast. Not labor. That would, yes, he said he would give me something that, would make it faster for me to go into labor. And I said, okay. So he gave me this oil. It's called Castor oil. So he gave me that oil that day. As at 41 weeks and 3 days, he gave me that oil. He told me to drink the whole bottle and just notice what happens. And I said, okay. We went home. I was so happy, and I said, okay, let me take this oil. You don't drink oil, do you? Have you ever tasted vegetable oil? No. What do I liken it to? I don't know. I don't know what to liken it to. The closest thing to that oil taste was vegetable oil. So I said, oh yeah, let's go and bring this baby to this beautiful, let's go and bring this baby to this sinful world. So I was so eager to bring this baby into this world. I did not know what was waiting for me in front. I didn't know what was waiting for me ahead, right? So I was so eager to bring this baby into this world, and we went to the hospital. When we went to the hospital, we met the doctor, and the doctor said, how are you feeling? And I told him the symptoms or what I was feeling at that time, and he said, okay, that you haven't really gotten into labor. This is just the first stage, right? So they gave me my room, they prepared everything for me, and I was just there. So I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking that way that I was feeling, that was how I was going to feel till the baby comes. So I was not making much. I was telling my husband that the way people used to explain online that this thing's like this is like this. That's not how it is now. See me, I'm still okay. Like see me now, I'm still fine. It's not that. When I started to feel pain, was, I think, from the time we got to the hospital, so when I started to feel pain, it was just 5 hours interval. No, what am I saying? 5 hours. It was just 4 hours or 3 hours interval. So the way I was feeling before, the pain started to intensify. It now moved from like level 1 to level 5. And I said, wait, so I said, wait, so what's happening? Wait. And then from that level 5, it went from like level 5 to like level 10. I said, okay. They were not exaggerating. It's true. It is true. What? Went to my husband, I was telling my husband went downstairs, went to call the nurses, and they came. And when they first come, for the nurses to know if you're dilating or you're fully dilated, they have to. This is it. They will insert their fingers like this for them to know. That process of inserting fingers like this inside your body. That process is a very traumatic experience. You don't want to go through that. But if you go through that, no problem. You have gone through it, you will come out strong. And when the nurses came, they said, okay, you'll soon be dilated fully, but right now you're just, I think I was about 6%, 6 centimeters or so. And then they said, you'll just go down the stairs, walk up, go down, and come up again. So from that time when they said I was like 6 centimeters dilated, so when I was fully dilated, the pain, actually it moves from 5 to like 10. The pain from that moment moves from like 10 to, let me not exaggerate. No, it's not exaggeration. 10 to 1,000. Pain, the pain, the pain. You see, pushing the baby out for me, it wasn't even, it was even okay, it was even clock it was sweet. But you see, the process, that time that you're waiting for, that period of time that you're waiting to be fully dilated. So when you push out the baby, if when I get to heaven, I want to see if that apple was not sweet. That apple was not sweet. I know it wasn't. There were many other fruits in the garden. Why? Why do you choose to bring such hardship upon women in the world today? Well, that happened, and we went to the labor room, pushed out my baby, and we were so happy. This story is in 2 parts. This is just part 1. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm just going to stop here. We pushed out the baby. I pushed out the baby. The baby came out. Glory be to God. He was healthy, very beautiful boy, handsome. You that was crying before, you that was screaming, and you now feel happy. You're now so excited that you finally were able to go through this, and you came out alive, healthy, and happy. God is wonderful. I can say this. God is really, 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 really wonderful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share. I'm going to be bringing, there is a lot more in store for you on this channel. Don't leave me. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video.